guys, it's Grace.Filled, and some of you guys have been asking for a pantry update. You guys know that my husband DIY'd this closet into a pantry for me so that I could put some canning items and a few other things, and some of you guys have been wondering. So I'm just giving you an update. The shelves are holding up well. I'm actually using this to be a little bit of a storage area for my large family. It's not full to capacity. I still have space and room to grow, and the only reason that I am sharing this, because I have not wanted to share this at all, is to just inspire you that you don't have to have a lot to do a lot. You can do a lot with a little, and that's something I've been saying on here for the past 6 years that I've been on this channel on YouTube, that you can do a lot even with a little. I live in a manufactured home. I don't have walkout closets. I don't have pantries the size of kitchens. I don't have anything like that, but I'm using what I have and I'm being resourceful, and that is what I want to impress to you. So I have my, my standard, section, but now I have an extra little section that I can just have a few extras and a few goodies. And so I want to encourage those of you who don't have a lot of space or a lot of extra space to still just use what you have. If you can just start with one bin, one tote, if it can be a tote under your bed, if it can be just a bin in the closet, if it can just be, if nothing else, like decorate the tops of your cabinets with your items. If yours is deep enough that you can actually have bins, put bins up there like that are decorative, that suit your taste, and add the food to that. And lastly, I would recommend, if you just don't have space and you live in a small space, maybe you can just use your refrigerator again to get maybe 2 to 4, depending on the size of your refrigerator, 2 to 4 nice bins and baskets, and just again go ahead and set the canned items or just a few things in there so that you have something. So without further ado, let's turn you around. Let's have an update of what it looks like in there, and let's see how I am storing my items. So up top I have a few fruit cups, and I've got some dried craisins. I admit that can of stuff is not supposed to be there. I've got some mixed nuts and some walnuts. I've got a few chips and chocolate chips, and I got a few more dried foods. I've got some pretzels, some tea mix. I've got a few bags of chips and some bars. All of my glass jars are being moved. I just didn't finish moving them yet. I have all of my barbecue sauce, and there is some jellies that I canned. Then down here are the beans that I canned and some extra jars. They're going to be moved as well. This next shelf have oatmeal, and you can see I was able to get 2 here, and this is the grits. These are the boxes of pasta, and so there's a few different varieties all there. We've got some round crackers, some wheat thins, some boxes of these hash browns, some boxes of mashed potatoes, some maple syrup and Crisco, coconut oil, canola oil, olive oil, some milks here. We have some apples and some jams, jellies. We've got some pumpkin mixes back there so I can make some pumpkin muffins. And then we've got all types of beans, chili beans, vegetarian beans, tricolored, black, kidney, pinto, refried. Just one little potato stick in there, so I think they need to come down here. And down here is pickles and string beans, peas, collards, spinach, and more string beans. We've got some sauerkraut and some pickles. We've got some tomato juice, some ketchup, some salsa. We've got some pasta sauce, tomato soup, tomato paste, tomato sauce, canned tomatoes. We have some tuna, and then down here we have flour, 2 types of flour, basmati rice. Here we have brown rice. We have salt, sugar, sugar gel, and lentils in these containers that are down here. So I probably at some point I'm gonna go and just organize it just a drop better. Maybe even put up some signs and some labels. But for me, the most important thing is constantly checking dates, making sure that the newest stuff is at the back, the oldest stuff at the front. That means you'll grab the oldest stuff first and you'll use that up first, which means there'll be no waste. Second, the important thing is to remember just to get what you guys are gonna like, what you love, what you're gonna use, so that you're not being wasteful and not, so you're not wasting things, because you will be stuck with this stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you found this video useful or helpful, go ahead and give me a like and a comment and subscribe so that you don't miss any other videos in this series. In the past, I just showed you my hauls and just been given other tips about storage. And then of course my channel is all about inspiration, motivation, encouragement for your home, your life, your faith, your homeschool, your homestead. So until the next video, blessings.